I'll figure that one out later. We've had other issues with TeamSpeak so far today, but it's nicer than me being told I'm not allowed to see my friends saying hello to me in the morning because I'm apparently at risk of being a child.
I see.
Yep. Just for saying the word demonstration, I got auto-modded in a server that I am a moderator for.
Ah, well.
Nope. And as you expect,
volume down.
as you expected too, it got flagged as political.
This feels like this. I will get used to it. My initial impressions are that this UI was built by people who were using macOS.
I
don't know, it just feels like it.
It was built by people who were using Linux and being like, people can program it themselves.
Ah, I see. That makes sense because Linux and macOS are related.
It's a very big, it's very big customizably. Also, Snowy, to save on like bandwidth, should we just not stream the webcams to each other for now? We're used to it during a stream anyway, right? Yeah. Power off. There we go. But like, so yeah, one of the things you can find pretty easily online, Marlon, is like different themes. Like people will mod in their own actual, like very custom themes all the time. I'm pretty sure I saw a Claire Obscure one earlier.
That's fun. I've heard also, just from what I've seen, this is like actually like this is like some new thing started to replace this. Or this is like an older piece of software that. Yeah, this is like older software that like that we're returning to because.
So
that's the bullshit.
TeamSpeak is older than like me.
Yeah.
It's old, man.
Oh dang.
That being said, most people don't use TeamSpeak unless you're using TeamSpeak 3 and you're using it for modded game tools such as Arma. Because the thing has like open source development kits available, you could just make some really cool stuff. So like Arma's whole thing was that you would have a TeamSpeak server set up to use the Arma mod properly, and then you could communicate in like over a radio to each other while being in completely different like channels and whatnot. And when you got close to someone, you would start to hear them because it would change their volume for you depending on how far away you were.
Fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
Looking through my pictures. All right, here. found my user image again. There we go. Wait, hello?
But yeah, I have to.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to do my best to figure out in the middle of Snowy stream here how to set up like join permissions.
Yeah.
I'll join Team 6. Welcome channel user join as it is muted. Foo's channel. Only the user Foo can join, edit, move users to this channel. Bar's channel. With the channel admin, I will also set moderators to the channel who can join, move users to the channel.
Well, the app costs 99 cents. On the one hand, that isn't a lot of money. On the other hand, it's been so long since I've seen an app cost anything.
You can't actually text on it right now either, so...
I see.
Yeah, you end up joining the VC twice if you try to fuck with it. It's weird.
Wait, that.
Yeah. If you set up some channels, join cover 10, then set some other 15. So you can join the channel with 15. Be able to join. Channels with passwords, so only admin users. Okay. So, other than having a channel hierarchy, there's no easy way to do this, but... Channel... Oh, wait, edit? Oh, I could just set it to have a password, too? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out more TeamSpeak stuff during this stream. Yeah. Google it real quick. Oogie Head for TeamSpeak. I thought you were going to explore places, because, like, we've had a lot of sadness. Oh.
Let us get wet. Spawn.
An advantage.
Violence.
Ah.
you do to your stream, Snowy? What, like, quality did you set it to stream in? Oh, quality.
Let us stay.
Yeah, you can reliably do 1080 on TeamSpeak. Yeah, that's... I was like, man... It was going so well when we were watching Hell's Kitchen, and I was like... not really.
Also, I'm not getting audio anymore. Alright, I'll try disconnecting and reconnecting. Oh wait,
No,
okay, now it came back.
No, I guess they yell at you saying it's a you problem because of the... Oh, okay, it looks clean, but tap back into the game.
Crap, how do I pop it out again?
Yeah, I'm like, are you in the game or something? Because yeah, it's grainy.
It looks decent now.
Oh, wait. It's like, it looks fine, it just is...
It's low FPS.
Yeah.
No, it's lower than 30. Like, even if you're streaming it at 30, I'm not receiving it at 30.
Oh, so something you can do, Arlo, that's kind of nice is if you right-click on her stream, you can see your connection info.
I see. That's actually quite nice.
I know,
Okay,
I
so
really like this one.
Okay, speaking of internet connection, so I'm kind of excited because in the place where I'm moving, internet seems fairly affordable. The cheapest option is a 100
Danger.
megabit, which I was considering, but a competitor offers a $50 a month plan for 1 gigabit. And I've never actually had gigabit internet. I always considered it overkill. But for $50 a month, I think I'm convinced.
Aha. Okay, I'm watching Snowy stream and I'm like, it's... Okay, now.
I'm embarrassed.
It's still laggy sometimes?
At a certain point, I'm wondering if it would be better for me to just watch actually on Twitch.
Now.
Oh, you got a much bigger delay though. But yeah, I can see that the video quality is not doing so hot.
This definitely would not say work for like
I'll do it.
Maury and I watching it together.
Let's go.
Oh, so I don't know if that's just because of Clarence here though, because we were watching Hell's Kitchen and it just died. Like,
Okay.
it's perfect.
I don't know. We'll also have to see though, because remember, Maury and I are also working at like
Ready to pound.
15,000 kilometers apart.
On me.
Uh-huh.
Ready to pound.
What did you say, Snowy? But it could also be because of something. It could. Listen, if it was a perfect world, I would get an email tomorrow being like, "Hey, Discord, realized they fucked up and you are and you have to do what you want."
Oh yeah, no. This isn't me saying that. Oh, so let's not. I said, I'm up for learning how to use this and slowly transitioning over to this. It will probably like, for me to fully transition over, this will probably have to get a lot better, or Discord will have to get a lot scarier.
Oh, you know what we could have tried, Snowy? As weird as it would have been, we could have tried watching the stream via Steam.
We could. That is the other option that people are switching to.
I have a group chat set up in Steam right now for like just talking to community people. but I'm kind of just like slowly testing trial running it because I'm under the impression that a group chat might still be like Steam's like private DM chat where you just lose all the logs after an hour or so, or after like a day or so. As when in TeamSpeak, I'm pretty sure your DMs will stay there because everything is actually peer-to-peer. So, for example, Arlo, and you're not gonna like this, but also, I am too lazy to even check, so it doesn't matter. If you have a VC like this, where you were talking to someone, and there's a person who owns the VC, in this case me, I could, in theory, right-click on you and find whatever public IP address you have.
Yeah, oh, I definitely like that.
That's why I'm like, I'm not gonna click it. You know I have no goddamn reason to.
Yeah, oh
But
yes.
you did-
It's not that I don't trust you,
No, I
it's
know.
just that,
You don't trust the other public servers.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Why do you think I paid $6 for this thing?
That's more like it.
I was like, it's either $6 for the month, or like $6 monthly for this TeamSpeak server that has 20 people slots, by the way, which means up to 20 people can be in the VCs at the same time.
Yeah.
And actually use it themselves, which is one of the things that I kind of love. That's really nice that it's just baked into this. So there's a button that says Create Channel. That'll just make you your own VC.
So, if this is all open source and stuff, which I imagine it is, my question is, what would it take for, like, you know, to just, like, set up, like, Ubuntu on an old laptop and, like, to run it actually as the voice server?
Grenade, what's up?
So I want to, but it's complicated.
Yeah. Well, that's why I asked what would it take.
So right now,
Better.
you can only run a voice server for TeamSpeak 3. Not TeamSpeak 6, which is what we have. Or 5, or whatever this one is. I have to check. That being said, you can technically connect to a TeamSpeak 6 voice server on a TeamSpeak 3 client. You just can't do the group chat stuff.
Gotcha.
It's really weird, and I don't have like total control over my internet to really deal with the port forwarding nightmare that it becomes. But it's basically like setting up a Minecraft server. I've done it once before. This time I was just like, I'm just gonna pay the $6 to get a 20-slot server. Because it's just easier.
Yeah,
Cheers
that's
up.
fair.
It's also, it's like half the price of what I was paying for Nitro.
Everybody, let's go. Grenade, what's up?
Nitro for Canada was like $14 goddamn a month. Canceled now, but yeah, at this point I was just like, I'm just gonna fucking pay for a TeamSpeak server then.
Yeah, it is fair. Sometimes it's just better to. Sometimes your time is worth more.
In this case, it really is. I highly doubt we're ever gonna hit that 20-person limit on VCs at the same time.
Yeah, I just read my game is way high.
Yep. And I need to turn you up as a result. Cause you got real quiet.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. That's just what happens when you use a new program.
Yeah, well, no, this was, the other day I was playing Fortnite while my parents were asleep, so so I had to, you know, I couldn't be shouting, so I turned my gain up to max and was whispering to people.
But yeah, I'm slowly learning to set this whole thing up. Which I wanted to for a long time, so like I know a little bit of TeamSpeak stuff, which is why I was able to get everything you see here running in like a day.
もっとなんかそうあるけど
Okay, it says new weapon, but the video is so crunchy that it looks like a skateboard. That's just a pole. You learn to find like other things around the world too.
Swimsuit on!
Yeah, you're not entirely wrong. But yeah, so I have experience with TeamSpeak, which is why I was able to get it set up so easily and like get you guys invited to a group and everything. But I am definitely still learning the new like join powers and permissions and whatnot. Which one of the things I'm thinking of doing is I might not need to worry about join power too much beyond I make my captain's quarters thing there much higher, because that's how me and Snowy VC now.
Yeah.
And we just move into the goddamn main deck otherwise, because why not?
Yeah, that can make sense.
One of the things I could do though to make it extra
Like
nice
people tend to break into
exactly.
our streaming.
No, but just in case. But that's actually the nice thing about the stream. What I could do is have a separate group chat for DMing the live stream passwords to people. And then just set a live stream password once a week. And be like, yeah, if you're in that thing, you know what the live stream password is, you're allowed to join the live streams.
That sounds like after a few weeks it would become more trouble than it's worth to keep up, but if you want to try.
I mean, I could also just not change the goddamn password. So you could only keep it up when it is trouble, like worth the trouble.
Yeah.
TeamSpeak has been very customizable. Only issue is it being really, really weird to navigate, because like it feels easy but complicated at the same time. Because like you can't join a VC in a group chat that you make, but you can just have a group chat that you make. You can share a stream in a group chat, but you can't share a stream in a VC.
Minoko, parry!
So like, it's not what I'm used to, which is why it's a little bit more complicated, but...
Yeah.
I did find out this is where 90% of the Counter-Strike community has found. There's a public Counter-Strike speak that you can like join and actually have a squad and everything going off of. A million people following it last I
Lune,
checked.
watch out!
That's a lot of people for a custom TeamSpeak.
That has to be expensive to maintain.
It's Counter-Strike, do you think they can't though?
So is this official?
Yes.
Oh. Well, yeah.
I see. Yeah, the other one that's a little complicated to find is like you have to try to remember to bookmark a server if you're going to be in it a lot. So I recommend hitting that like right now, Harlan.
Let us get quit.
Wait, sorry, what?
At the top where you see, like at the top of the client where you see the actual name, the Seaweaver ship thing,
Yeah.
make sure you bookmark it.
Ah, okay. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, glad to know that.
Yep. Then you have a bookmark so that you can always come back. As long as the server remains up. That's the other weird complicated thing though. Right next to it there's a text chat, right? There's a text chat for each VC.
Yeah, oh, I see that. That is a
Yeah.
thing in Discord too.
But you can only see the text chat for a VC if you're in said VC channel.
I see.
Yeah, so when you click on the one that's right next to the Seaweaver ship thing, you notice how it only says live stream? In the big, like, actual text area? Right next to the bookmark, there's a little chat bubble.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah,
You hit that, and then when you look to the right in the actual like chat log, at the top of the chat log, you can see it says live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't see main deck or captain's quarters, which is weird, but... Unless you join that VC and then you can read through it.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why I'm probably not going to be pulling many people into the actual captain's quarters when I have there.
Yeah.
That's for me and Snowy.
I guess also you're not able to, because on Discord before, if someone wasn't a part of the server, or like if someone didn't have access to a voice channel, you just couldn't see it at all.
Yeah, but people can see it and they can see when we're in it, which is a little annoying.
Yeah.
But like, I'd still prefer this over, you know, company running their mouth into the ground.
Yep.
Working out somewhat well so far.
Nice.
And I'm sure with like enough people actually migrating to the official branches, will probably get much cleaner and nicer. Not to mention, I haven't even browsed the plugins section yet. There's like a whole list of plugins people just make. Oh yeah, I'm willing to bet that either people have already started or have already finished like half of that work. Whoa. I accidentally flipped a tarot card. So in other words, Arlen, for news to talk about right now. Did you hear that I fucking called it and we're getting a new goddamn Castlevania finally?
Oh, fun.
So they have shown the teaser, or they've shown the trailer for it, and have announced that it is coming out this year. It's called Castlevania: The Curse of Belmont. All we know about the story is Trevor Belmont, who looks to not be a dude for some reason, has been called by the King of France to help clear Dracula's castle. Because of his beard and, you know, the whole curse of Dracula being insanely annoying of every so often he returns. Starts causing havoc because he's pissed.
Well, maybe they just shouldn't have killed his wife.
They really shouldn't have.
It would have been really easy, you know.
In terms of game canon too, he warned them.
Time to bleed.
He sent people saying, I hear you're planning on executing my wife. I hope you know if you do, you are going to be cursed to an eternal damnation on Earth.
Shut up!
And they were just like, yeah, but she's a witch. We don't want her not to save us.
You know, is he really the villain?
Technically, yes.
I mean, yeah, he has also then murdered a lot of people that weren't actually involved in killing his
So,
wife since. But,
yes, that's kind of the whole, like, moral of Dracula in Castlevania games, is that no one man should be judged by another's actions.
yeah.
That's actually why Alucard is a protagonist and not an antagonist. It's because he believes in the moral message of I shouldn't be judged by my dad's actions.
Yeah.
Or I can't judge you by your like country's actions.
Thunder!
So yes, he is still very much a villain. But I also agree maybe they shouldn't have burned his wife at the stake when they were not to.
Yeah. Yeah.
My absolute favorite bit of all that for Castlevania lore too is somewhere it's noted that one of the priests was like, it's okay, don't worry, our god will save us. And Dracula went, your god is dead, I killed him. Because he was like, I'm paraphrasing, but he was referencing the fact that Dracula like has control over death. Which is absolutely terrifying. Oh yeah, so if you don't know, 90% of Castlevania games, the right-hand lieutenant of Dracula is Death. Just Death. Yeah, like the actual, like, Reaper himself, Death, is Dracula's right-hand man. Dracula owns and controls him in a way. There's obviously a lot more to the lore, but like, that's what makes it the most terrifying bit of all. Like, no, he's right, God is dead, and he killed him because he owns him. That man would absolutely go against the God.
Roma is flowing.
Your turn to shine.
That's also always why you have to kill Dracula, because if you don't kill Death or you kill him, then he like can just come back.
Almost lost you.
Yeah.
You just leave the underworld and be like, no, I'm here.
Take down the shields!
Try to get rid of me all you want, but I'm here.
Foolish move.
And yet, he also doesn't seem to be able to bring his wife back.
Let the ink flow.
Which kind of sucks.
No, he can't because they burned her at the fire, man.
Thank you, my dear.
I know.
Cleansed in
Damn.
holy hellfire.
I'm just saying, real tragic that he controls death but can't do that.
I know. I know there is a reason it's still worth.
I mean,
Weird
maybe
jump
like he
castle.
wasn't
You don't
that
get to
powerful
die
back then.
No, because I'm referring to games specifically to where the show is very different. I will say that. Like, the Court of Queens like just doesn't exist in the games.
Yeah.
Filled with murderous
And
rage.
there is so much random shit that goes on in Castlevania games that is either sometimes canon and sometimes not. For example, there was a whole phase where like you play as Dracula when you were a kid because you time traveled back on accident. and you have to re-solidify
Your turn
your
to
power
shine.
as like a game.
Now.
Yeah, that's like the second or third game, by the way. Arloin.
I see.
Yeah, it happens quick. Castlevania's game, like story and lore, is not one to be like super fucked with lately, but based off of
Now is our chance.
the new trailer, it looks like we might be following the show's lore more than we're following the game, which I wouldn't
So much
mind
potential.
because the show's lore did a much better job at like condensing and canonizing the things that need to be. But we're getting one soon, and I am hyped as hell for it. It looks really clean too. Like
Ready to evade.
I would say, an actual contender for like modern Metroidvanias. Like they say, you know how they
Invigorating.
I see what's going on. You don't hit the big glowing blue thingy? Or the rock? You're breaking his armor. You had armor on before.
I'm okay.
Uh-huh. Damage. Oh, and then he got three. He has three then. What's with the other ones then though? Well, they're gone now, but that's what I was back. But yeah, so like they say competition
I
is
won't
healthy
lose again.
for anything, especially like game development and stuff like that. Because you know, it makes you want to be better than your competitors.
Let the ink flow.
And actually gives people like options to go to if one competitor decides to pull a dumb move.
Time to bleed.
That was the first time I've ever missed on a shuffle. I dropped so many cards now.
Oh no.
It's okay, I'm only shuffling the major arcana. I think I actually got it all back already too, but I'll double check. So right now for Metroidvanias, we have what, like, if you don't want to go super old school, you have Bloodstained Ritual Knight, you have Hollow Knight, and Silk Song.
A brilliant light.
I know there's definitely more than that, but like modern speaking, I think that's about it for like the super popular ones. So seeing something that has like Hollow Knight level quality out of a well-respected studio, I am excited for it.
Yeah.
Not to mention, one of the people that's helping them with making a new game, like just helping them make gameplay like balance and overall like just helping them with choices, essentially, is the team that did Dead Cells, who also has a very good Castlevania collab, like good enough that I got the game Dead Cells specifically to play through the Castlevania parts. I play as Alucard. Because of fucking course I do. Fuck goddamn nerd. But it's because I love Castlevania, man. Symphony of the Night was so good. I made Snowy watch the anime. That's how much I love that shit. And it's a good anime, too. Worth a watch for anyone who hasn't actually seen it.
That's the
Constantine.
I'll keep
That's
that.
the
Theoretically, the
show
54th.
for
Hang on.
We're born into a social contract, the terms of which are preset. We can neither negotiate nor decline. Our very first breath, that first wail as an infant, was deemed our consent. Before we can speak, before we even understand what it is that we're born into, we're bound. Lumiere operates a certain way. It favours a certain group and a certain outcome. And if you question the council, well, the council is going to question you. Push too hard to change things, and you just might end up on the next expedition. So, nothing ever changes. They just send us out to die, dissent us, and the status quo continues. At least out here, I don't have to pretend anymore. I don't bear the others any ill will. They have good intentions. But I'm not here for the painters. I'm here to build a new Lumiere.
Aha.
That's the Castlevania anime, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I like watched. We actually watched a bit of that in Anime Club one year.
An anime
I
club?
don't think we
What?
finished it.
Please, you watch what?
A bit of the Castlevania anime.
When were you in anime club? How long ago was this?
Like 2019.
I just realized how goddamn old I am.
Yep.
Castlevania came out in 2017?
Yep.
I watched this shit as it aired. Whoa!
Yep.
Where did the years go?
Chrome is flowing. I'm ready.
Oh boy, hey Snowy. I just got invited to another goddamn playtest. I'm trying to check though, because I'm like the cover art is not selling me on the fact that this is probably AI.
Ready to go.
But I'm hoping it isn't, but
I'm ready.
Let's start.
Ready to evade. Chrome is flowing. A brilliant light. You don't get to die yet. Let the ink flow.
I have a question, Snowy. So, I talked about how there's 2 games coming out in March that I'm like equally excited for both. If I get one of them for free, can I buy the other one? If I get one of them for free, can I buy the other one? Okay.
Thunder! So much potential. Now's our chance.
Oh.
Why do I see pictures of mountain lions roaring and my first thought is just, oh, that's a cute kitty. That's a great big kitty. Like, should not be my first thought. But it is.
Cats are cute.
I know. Even the ones that you know, very much could eat me.
Uh-huh.
To be fair, I think a mountain lion is only likely to try to eat you if it's very desperate. It's not like a tiger that literally sees you and is like, ah, yes, this is my preferred prey. Even tigers are really cool and cute though. But also kind of scary. Alright, I'm gonna go get dinner. I shall be right back. Is there a mute? I mean, I have a mute on my mic. Is there also just a mute button?
There's a few of them on the very, very
Oh,
top.
I see it. Alright, cool. Thank you.
You managed to get a decent chunk of skin, Maëlle. You can give that to the small bourgeon.
You're welcome.
Ben, 64, Epsilon. We radioed our first report to Gamma. The line is good. Alpha will be out of radio range for a few days as they investigate down coast. They spotted an interesting island which could make a good relay point for the southern half of the continent. But Gamma hasn't heard from Beta in 2 weeks. Marceau should reach her in another day. I hope Colleen is okay. But it seems someone is using our radios against us. How do they even know our codes? Nobody's used them since the fracture. Sean fears we've been betrayed, but I refuse to believe that.
Let us get wet.
Your turn to shine.
A storm is coming.
Sweet tasting work.
Finesse and precision. Ready to go.
Don't use this.
Danger!
That's better. Ready to go.
Feeling better. Prepare to meet your end. I'm ready.
Blades sharp.
Your turn to shine.
Let us get wet.
Isabel of 36. Winter souls drift through the night and land soft upon the moonlit vale, whose snowy shrouds hold tight the hope I'd whispered once, long ago. Golden folds adorn the stems, a maze our eyes back to follow, a meditation of winding curves. Deep they flow to center, where lie the edges of another verse, another maze of golden stems and shadows. A sea of pebbles shifting, a wave, a wave, a wave of rock and sand. As sand falls upon our heads, and our heads sink beneath the waves. Along the darkened shores we sink, a pebble in the sea. The rising wind rolls through fragrant stalks of feathergrass. Their delicate aroma, a balm, their gentle susurrus, a lullaby for my aching heart.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Hello.
Heyo.
The stream's gone. Is that on purpose?
No, it should still be here.
Really? Okay.
Arlowan said he can't see stream.
Alright, how do I find it again?
Go to your chat. Yeah, I'm watching it.
Swim so hard.
Interesting.
Alright, where do I find this? I'm trying to find the stream again.
The group chat.
Yeah, I'm there. I see a thing for me to start my stream. I don't see a way to start watching a stream.
Oh, you might have to restart TeamSpeak.
Okay, alright. I will BRB then.
Go.
That's the swimmer.
Okay, wait, I can only set myself to a way. How do I leave the call?
Right click and disconnect. Like right click the server thing.
I see.
Here, just make this on the channel. Here, got your hand.
Chroma's flowing.
Okay. There.
Loco, Harry!
Did it work?
Yep, it is working.
Well, that will help.
Okay. You know how like there's this kind of rising kind of interest in like these like healthy sodas, these like new healthy soda drinks?
No, but that sounds terrible.
Oh, wait, seriously? Like you haven't like seen them around?
Well,
Yeah. It's supposed to be like these, like, you know, like zero sugar or infused with vitamins and all that stuff. No. They're also like really expensive, like $2 a can. You can like buy them from the grocery store in a pack. Right, that's crazy. My thought is like, bro, like, isn't that just what Izzy's supposed to be?
Okay.
From like, you know, the mid 2000s.
nope. Oops.
On me.
Oh well.
Doing in.
Here we go.
I love that. The people in TeamSpeak being like, whatever, any good like actual plugins or whatever. And I see, hey, any good plugins for TeamSpeak? 5 or 6 or whatever yet? And follow up by, no TeamSpeak's available for that version yet. Next message is just a link to the plugins page. Yep.
I am speed.
I see. Can I shoot down the flying things? I see. Whoa. Is there any opening? Ah.
Please survive.
Your turn to dance.
Ready to go.
Your turn to shine. Your turn to dance.
It's locked on you.
Oh.
Your turn to dance.
Lunig, watch out! Parry it!
Ready to evade.
A bit of violence, yes.
Watch out, Pinocchio.
Guard up! I can do it! Still need your help.
I'll do it.
Guard up!
Better. Brace yourselves. A brilliant light. You don't get to die yet.
So far, I really like the audio quality of TeamSpeak. I'm just wondering why the video quality is dipping on Snowings for now, which is honestly probably because she's streaming.
Yeah.
That being said, I just got different things sent to me and I'm mad that no one told me though, because apparently it's a decent alternative for Discord. So I'm looking into that now. Keep you updated on it.
Sure.
Now's my favorite part.
I won't waste this.
I mean, regardless, I'm like, TeamSpeak is probably going to be my go-to audio call stuff set up now because I'm just doing the audio call. It's nice that I can just do this way, and that, you know, when I'm in an audio call in like a public setting, I could still have a private stream going on.
Now's our chance.
Like, I could still choose who and what I share my game with.
Brilliant light. Let's finish this.
I don't just have to be like, oh, I'm in a stream, or I'm in a VC, so I can't share my stream with, like, just Snowy.
Ready to parry!
Your turn to dance.
Watch out, Pinocchio.
That's more like it. Likes you.
Danger.
Due for some mayhem.
Take cover.
What's their name? What's their name? Hey.
Well, thanks. The dance begins.
What level are you?
Let's dance.
36. Aha.
Okay.
Well, not yet. Like, way not yet. I've seen reports of, like, people who are like, oh, I'm having trouble because I'm, like, 18 and 19. And then this dude was like, I went around level 50 and had trouble. And then another dude's like, I went around level 60 and didn't have trouble. And then another dude's like, I went level 35 and didn't have trouble. I'm like, everyone's playing really different levels. Okay. So people are saying near 50s is like the most accurate levels, so.
Your turn to dance. It likes you.
That's better.
It looks like you're putting up a fight.
The dance begins.
I wonder how often it is that these guys actually like do get into fights.
Ready to go.
Like they have all these battle skills and training and stuff like that, but like
Nice.
where do they get it and why? Is there an actual like ecosystem on this island? No, the enemies. What's that I'm not understanding? How do they work?
The expedition's not over.
Also, so
Please survive.
does this mean that old man has just been systematically picking off all the expeditions that come before?
Basically.
Because, like, he's supposed to be from Expedition Zero, right? And that's, like, the whole big thing, that they're all, like, immortal for some reason. I'm like, so this man's just a greedy piece of shit.
This will hurt.
Really is.
Still need your help.
Like, you arrived on shore and he didn't think, hey, let me see if I can convince you to join my way of life. His first thought was, no, you must die.
Rune, watch out.
It's easier this way. You would think he'd get pretty good at, like, trapping people on his home turf after 100 goddamn years of expeditions coming through once a year.
A brilliant light.
He did have what?
Here.
I see. So do you think it's a thing where he's like gotten tired of the thing and he's like, I'm just gonna spawn camp?
I'm ready.
I feel like it should be. I feel like he's a little too dumb in that regard. In that he should probably have like an initiation, right? Of he has a bunch of people who are willing to also fight for him, including all these like weird monsters and creatures that like help him do the assault in the opening. So
On me.
why not have a bit where he like welcomes them in, shows them what life could be like, and if they say no, just gank them then?
I'm ready.
Well, I don't understand why he wants to suddenly spawn camp.
Now is our chance.
My favorite part. Your turn to dance.
That's better.
Careful, my elf.
I have a question for you, Arlen.
I'll do it.
Well, Arlen, you there? I was waiting for Arlen to be here. But...
No, I'm here. Hello.
To evade.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm ready.
I have a question for you, Arlen. You said you watched Castlevania in Anime Club.
I don't think we didn't actually finish it.
Well, like, was that a high school or a college club?
Nope, college.
That
Oh,
makes
is
more
that
sense.
why you were like, I feel so old? Yeah, no.
won't
Yeah,
waste
yeah, this is college.
Well, yeah, no, because like I finished high school, like right after high school is when I started watching Castlevania.
Yeah, shit.
I think it's like
Yeah, no, this is college.
I think it's quite literally the year after I graduated would have been Castlevania. If I do the math on that, I think.
Better. Ready to parry. Ready to go. On me. Ready to parry.
You are really underleveled
Ready
for it.
to
So
parry.
how low are they? Oh? No, I said how low are they as in health. I see. Yeah. I'd say like 52 to 53 sounds the most plausible time to come back. Also, the fact that you're 30 and there's 50 levels, I'm like, yeah, you probably could just do it. I have a question for you now, though, Snowy. Like, as much as I thought it would be funny, I looked at the gameplay and stuff, and I'm like, I'm not 100% sure I do want to play Polyarmory already. I kind of want to sit on it. Should I play Mugenics first? Just commit to the funny long run of an actual game? Yeah. It's like, I know, I could maybe get away with doing more Octopath with you in streams, but... Yeah, I know. Mugenics, at least you can, like, get hooked on a cat. And you could be like, how is his ancestors doing? Have you seen the trailer and stuff for that yet, Erlen?
For what?
Mugenics.
Nope.
So, it's the newest, what's his name? Dude who made Binding of Isaac.
Ah, I see.
Edmund McMullen. It's the newest Edmund McMullen game. It is a tactical, like Final Fantasy Tactics style game. But the core premise is that you play with cats and that you have to like keep breeding them to get a good like bloodline going.
I see.
But you don't get to pick what cats breed. You just have your house and you have to hope the good ones breed together and that something doesn't go wrong along the way. But like, there's a bunch of mutations and stuff that can happen.
I see.
Yep. But when you do a run, you get to give them all like classes and items and gear and... So it says it's like 200 hours long, and someone said a single run can go for 50 hours. You said 50. You said 50. You said you were trying to say...
Okay.
I can see a 20-hour run in a 200-hour game. If he only has like 4 areas, but he just makes the like balance and fights and whatnot real good, you could potentially have a level 50 cat by the end of the run. My only hope and fear is I want to be able to name the cats, and I don't know if you can. Google that. Can you name the cats in Mugenics? No.
Don't die next time. Get ready. Oh well.
Oh no. There is two reasons why they don't let you name your cats in Mugenics. The first one is, cats are given a random name because they wish to name themselves and don't wish to be associated with human filth.
I'll manage.
The other answer is, you don't want to get attached. Trust us.
Don't die next time.
Okay, except I feel like it's actually in a game where it's supposed to be traumatized, you want people to get attached so that they're more traumatized, right?
I feel like you could get attached with some of the names they have as well. Mugenics Team List.
I'll do it.
I'm sorry. There's excuse me number of names? Would either of you care to take a guess as to how many different names they put into Mugenics for you to be able to have him?
9,000.
Arlowen wins the Price is Right rules. There are currently 12,320 possible names.
Ready to obey.
You can get a meeting.
Careful, Mayo.
So many names for
Naming
kitties.
cats for like 3 days straight? Who does
They
this?
Unless they just had it generated. No, that's true. Community, yeah, that was forcing.
Let the ink flow.
I'm just like, that's such a fucking absurd number of names.
Finesse and grace. Shields up.
Not to mention, no matter how you get the names from the community, you still have to make sure they're in the game. Okay, I think I have. Let me try. Create a server. Is there such a thing as voice chat in this thing? Also, let me at this point just go and actually try to download it. Chat app called Stoat. It just has the Discord UI? Yup. Oh?
Oops. By the way, is there any noise canceling, or could y'all just hear my
There is.
cat?
I can hear
Oh, okay.
You can hear the
Okay.
cat, but you can turn on like better noise cancellation and echo reduction.
I'm okay not noise canceling my cat.
No, your cat was perfectly crisp though. It was nice. It wasn't
so sweet.
like it wasn't like a cat off in the distance like it normally is. It was just a cat.
Just a cat.
Oh, you can just make a text or a voice channel, huh?
Seems they've grown on you. Maybe. They have.
Okay, this could be a decent alternative. I'm saying this with regret because I'm like, man, someone sent me the Discord clone now and not after I set up TeamSpeak, and learned that it's actually kind of good and want to continue learning it. It really, really does. Like, as weirdly complicated as TeamSpeak is to use, the features are so worth it alone. You're telling me in the middle of this stream, if I really wanted to, I could just, like, share a video with Arlowen by streaming it to him? And have no one else watch it? Doesn't look like it. Okay, TeamSpeak is gonna work in a weird way. If it doesn't exist, it won't cost, like, if it exists, it won't cost money. Not that I can see yet, but you can use Giphy. Giphy's on here. The big one is going to be learning to set up reactive images. Does that say grandfather fashionist? Grandest fashionist.
Can I?
I can't read the options in the videos. Did I just hear that right, though? Did she just, like, allude to the fact that if the Paintress dies, all life on Earth will end? I think the hard one is that I also have to figure out why Frog can't see my messages. But yeah, for now, I think what's gonna be happening is I'm just gonna use TeamSpeak for like the VC and streaming stuff. And if there comes a day where the rest of my Discord is gone to the age restriction, then we'll see. And then I'll have to figure something out. I just find it extra annoying too that they decided it was on a per message basis. Who does that? Not to mention, I have an email, phone number, and credit card all associated with Discord. Not that I should, I canceled my Nitro already. Keeping that one canceled. No, they've already started! Yeah, I'm having messages in channels blocked already!
Expedition 65, Aurelian. The Grandes have embraced us with such warmth and hope. What a balm for the soul to know that other beings survived. That we in Lumiere are not alone. It truly is a miracle. The Grandes retreated to higher ground after Neverons overran their lands. It is bittersweet, but at least the most important parts of their civilization will survive. Their children. Fortunately for them, they do not appear affected by the Gommage the way we are. It is painful knowing our expedition has failed. But at least we can enjoy our final days among friends.
Wait, so the Gommage does still affect people on the island? What? Well, yeah, but like, so then some humans are just immune to the Gommage when they're on the island? No, I mean the immortal dudes, man. I know, that's what I was trying to clarify, and he said no. Hit it. Do it, hit it. Aww. Ah, haha.
Good stuff.
I've gotten really good at shuffling now. Yeah. Slowly learning to do it without looking. But yeah, no, Discord's already started giving me message restrictions, man. Yeah, why do you think I wanted to set up TeamSpeak so desperately? I could just wake up tomorrow and have all of our Discord conversations be mute. I could have backup of all the other servers now that I think about it. God damn it.
I love dance. Time to lead.
I wish there was a way to just download the transcript. There's what? Me talking is in Discord TOS loud. Huh? Wow.
Brings back memories.
Why?
We lived on this mountain together for some time.
Romantic.
Remember those stalactites, Monaco? Aren't they terrifying?
Interesting.
Lovely feet.
Okay. Good. That's better.
I'm ready.
That's better.
Let's push forward.
I must exact revenge. Your turn to dance.
Ready to parry. The dance begins.
Ready to evade.
On me.
I'm ready.
Now with vigor. Energized.
The elements dance.
Time for revenge. Energized.
Danger!
Foolish move. Refreshed. Refreshed. Energized.
I'm better.
That's more like it. Energized. I am refreshed. Invigorating.
Parry it.
so much potential.
On me.
My favorite part.
Let's dance. That's better.
Thunder.
Foolish move. Energized.
Finesse and grace.
Wow.
Useful.
Why, yes, I'd love a dance. Careful now. I would have lived. Bring it on. Not impressed. Better. Good stuff. Bring it on. That's better. Stuff. Bring it on. Let's have some fun.
Lady Luck smiles today.
Would have lived.
Not today.
locked on you. If I die, so be it. Okay. Oh. Look out! Eyes up, Verso.
Maximum damage. Let's go again. Refreshed. Careful now.
Feel better. Well, well. It's locked on you.
Time to undress. Your turn to shine. Watch out. Refreshed. CL, incoming. Not impressed. Bring it on. I think I'll improvise.
Useful.
Uh-huh.
Let us get wet. Let us get wet.
This looks similar to Lumiere's shield dome. Maybe we can just cross it.
Yeah, sure. I'm telling you, we can't. Axon's first. It's okay. You'll be fine. You want to try again?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I have poutine.
Hello.
Hello.
I am starting to pack up my clothes for my move.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
be right back because I want to grab some poutine.
Okay. No problem.
I'll be very quick.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Hello. Sea Weaver has gone to get poutine. Sea Weaver did a very Canadian thing and is left to get poutine. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, jealous. Poutine's awesome.
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
You want me to search the recommended level for you?
Is she the Axon?
Also, yeah, I just have like this massive bowl of poutine right now.
It's so...
What's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here.
Be careful. They call her She Who Plays with Wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Let's move fast, before we all lose our minds.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Would either of you like to share a bite of the poutine? It's a really big bowl.
You know, I would love to share about the poutine. Have they invented telefood sharing yet?
You mean the thing of from Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've actually had it for a while. It's been a secret feature of TeamSpeak only, though.
I see. I see.
No.
Well, we're on it, so I can have it, right?
No, I didn't pay for the Willy Wonka
Aw, dang.
extras.
Disappointment immeasurable. Day ruined. Hotel Trivago.
That's what you get when you don't switch to Geico.
That's what you get when you don't realize that 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I'm really excited because there's like a space for like a dining table in my new apartment, but instead I'm putting like a massive computer desk there. Yeah. I mean like 72 inches wide.
It feels a little too big.
32 inches deep.
Ew. I don't want to know how deep you get with your desk.
Oh. You know what I mean? Deep enough to have my 3 monitors far away from me and my giant-ass mouse pad there.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane.
Yup. 100%.
I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is
What's in you doing to give credence
mesmerizing.
to my claims?
Oh, no. I don't have that kind of mouse pad. I just said, the area mouse pads.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
I understand now that I said giant ass mouse pad. I realize that I may have made
that wasn't the
a
only
tactical
thing
error.
you said is the problem. You did say that, but that's the only thing you said. It's the even worse part.
Spread out my screens?
That's another pretty line too, yes.
I'm not even realizing that I'm saying this stuff. I'm sorry.
I know, that's what makes it extra funny.
I'm so happy though, because I'm gonna get to put it. It's an L-shaped desk with the L being made by like a rolling filing cabinet, and I'm gonna put my computer on top of it, and then I can roll it so that it's like right in between my TV and the main part of the desk. And I'm excited to. It's just gonna be so convenient to both use the desk and also play games on the TV.
See, what he's not telling you, chat, is that the L stands for ladies.
However y'all want to interpret it. If you think that Arlen's going crazy every Saturday, actually no, y'all know what I'm doing every Saturday night. I'm here. Y'all want to think that Arlen's going crazy every Friday night? This huge parties over. Everyone piling up.
Oh
with
no,
the
I
internet.
didn't mean real ladies. I meant your anime waifus from Genshin.
Ah, I see. I see.
Very big misunderstanding there.
Indeed. Nah, not at my desk, man. That's unhygienic.
That only leaves the bedroom as the alternative, which doesn't help your case.
How much TMI do you want right now?
I really am. I really am baiting you, and it's working wonderfully.
No, if anything, I think we're talking about me baiting myself.
Ready?
You definitely have been mentioning doing something like that, yeah?
No, you are the one that it was implying it. This is the first time. This is the very first sexual innuendo I've made.
Here we go.
It's definitely not, but...
It's locked on you.
Incoming! Foolish move. A bit of violence, yes.
I'm just saying, I'm excited to continue to be able to play games on the TV, especially because Forza Horizon 6 is coming out.
Uh-huh.
And that's a really fun game to play on the big screen TV.
Are you actually a big Forza player?
I've actually, okay, I haven't played a ton, but like, I kind of got into 4 for like a solid week or two. Like, I can't remember if it was 2025 or 2020 or 2024. But like,
what was it that had the Hot Wheels DLC?
I don't know. This was the one that was in Scotland, and I just have to say that I got like the ultra premium edition with all of like, you know, the cool cars unlocked instantly. And so it, you know, I didn't even like play the story mode. My friends would just get in calls and we would just drive around the map while chatting with each other. And it was really fun to be in first person mode. Sorry.
It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of ideas. I miss my girls so much it kills me. It hurts thinking that I could have been home right now playing music while they dance. Rochelle would have given birth by now. I could be holding my first grandchild. Instead, I'm here. No. No. There's still a chance, and someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that will work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
They dead. So sad.
Good stuff.
Yeah, as I said,
What happened
playing first person mode while driving, like, I'm really not a car guy, but first person mode on like a big screen 4K TV going at 144 frames per second, driving a Porsche through like the Scottish Highlands is really something.
So, I mean, what happens when you find their logs after you beat her? Like, you're like, oh, no, couldn't beat her. And I'm like, what happens if you find a log from someone there? And it's like, we danced to the music. Just, like, completely exposed the fact that there could be another way around this by being like, oh, yeah, we got past her. We just vibed to the music, man. She was chilling after that.
From the bitter dregs. Your turn to shine. A bit of violence, yes.
I see!
Foolish move.
I have discovered that I have been playing my Starship Troopers class all wrong. Remember that massive-ass kickback you saw on the gun? Yeah, I can get rid of it if I use my actual core ability, which is to fortify a wall around myself. I use the wall and I stabilize, but also, like, I take a little bit less damage from other directions. Uh-huh. Man, Castlevania and Metroid really did change the world of gaming, huh?
Great.
Arlowen, have you ever seen Starship Troopers?
Nope.
I see. It's been making the rounds for my friend crowd again because a new boomer shooter has been announced and like actually got a demo and everything. Set in the Starship Troopers universe. And it's like, whoa. She was ready for that.
Careful now.
And yeah, it plays like an old school Halo.
Let's carve a path. Good stuff.
Uh-huh. You're gonna love the moment where we're just like, alright, so when does Verso get useful? And then the next scene he dies. You come to this. You come to this place, meet an immortal man. 3 non-immortals die. Meet an immortal man, meet another immortal man. Mortal man dies. No winning. Oh. Take the other guy back to the lady. And action. Oh, that's another big one of why I want to rewatch the Total Drama Island stuff, by the way, Snowy, is when I was younger and I didn't know that it was supposed to be like making fun of a reality show, don't ask me why. I thought it was supposed to be like a legitimate reality show. Like, I thought Total Drama Island was 100% real. And not, like, scripted. I thought, because the gimmick back then, too, was supposed to be that you're voting off the contestants or whatever. Where, like, you could, not, like, mail in, but, there was something you could do to vote for who would get voted off or whatever. And that became a big thing with, like, me and my sister. We used to watch this shit all the time together and be like, okay, I went and I voted for him to get kicked off, who would you vote for? And we just, like, watch to see who the final victor would be or whatever.
Everybody, let's go!
Sweet taste of battle.
Which, if they did hold true to the votes and actually did, like, kick off the ones that people voted for, then, you know, it was a surprising amount of gooners who ended up voting for that show. Now that I think about it. Like, half the cast in the end is women.
Thunder! Ready to parry.
And the goth girl is in the final two. Like...
Be great. My favorite part.
Monaco on the team right now? I didn't pay attention. Is Monaco on the team right now or no?
Take down their shields.
Everybody, let's go!
Your turn to shine.
The dance begins. Take down their shields.
Now's our chance. Prepare to meet your end.
The sweet taste of battle.
Ready to go.
Now's our chance. A brilliant light.
Time for
I'm happy to see so many, like, really old franchises making a comeback. in like weird ways, but also like not at the same time. Because it's a terrifying thought for like what it actually means to see all these old franchises getting their like reboots and whatnot.
Filled with murderous rage.
Oh, it means that they're protecting their copyright. That's all they're doing.
Now's my favorite part.
Means that like half the companies who have copyrights over something have realized that if they don't wake up and use the franchise, then they lose the copyright.
Thanks.
I still think, whenever I hear that, I still hear my nail saying, shut up.
The dance begins. Still need your help.
My, what lovely feet.
What's been going on in your favorite franchises, Arlen?
Let the ink flow. Everybody, let's
Well,
go.
getting a new Fire Emblem this year.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I'm hyped about that. Genshin Impact, we just finished a new big arc. And in Starro, we just started a new big arc. So, I've been busy. I've been busy with my gotchas.
Does Fire Emblem look good?
You know, it appears to be a sequel to Three Houses, so they're making one about a story people care about.
Is this now, the real question is this now Fire Emblem 4 houses or Fire Emblem 6 houses?
So much potential.
I still need to play Three Hopes, honestly, which I know, is an alternate timeline, so it won't probably directly relate to this new game, but I still just have never played it, and that's kind of a problem. I guess, in terms of other franchises I'm into, I mean,
Take down that shield.
there's a new Pokemon card game set, and it's proving impossible to get because, that's like every single Pokemon card game set,
Great.
I'm pretty sure it takes place in Elmira, but we don't have that much information yet. It just appears to from like the trailer, if you ask me. Yeah, I mean, I think we don't have like a ton of information. Is it a direct sequel? Is it a parallel timeline? Which ending is it based? Does it come off of it? People still have crests and are using relics, so it can't be from can't be from Black Eagle's route because kind of end crest with that. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to see, and we're gonna have to see how much they actually care about lore. Because tend to just have a great track record with that.
By the way, Snowy, how interested are you in rewatching Starship Troopers now that you've seen the Neil Patrick Harris scene? You know the premise now, so it's
Look out.
So it's not like to actually, you wouldn't want to like actually watch it and finally like understand what's going on?
Here we go.
You can't follow 4 people in a movie? Like, it's only the cast of 4. The difference is that they get split up, and that's like the big drama about it, is that she goes off to the naval school, and he goes off to fight in the Marines, which is why like the test scores are so disheartening to see on him. I want to watch it again, but I want to know that you want to watch it again at the same time. Yeah, that's the issue. So, like, you like the funny Helldivers stuff.
Oh, wait. There is something funny from various things I played I can mention. I think maybe I mentioned this already. Honkai Star Rail is collabing with Fortnite.
Yep, we talked about this.
Okay, we talked about this. I am going to make depressed Space Boy dance. Well, okay, I was gonna say dance to Pink Pony Club, but Pink Pony Club emote they just released is honestly kind of meh. So instead, he's gonna be dancing to Hot to Go.
No, it's okay. You know what you need to do with anything Fortnite anyway?
What?
You need to immediately test if they got a Lego variant, because then you can be like, yeah, I got a Lego Honkai Star Rail.
Oh, that's true. Then I can maybe officially make a Lego Honkai. Then you know, then there's hope. The design exists.
Every time I see Lego and Fortnite doing
there's a new Lego Zelda set. I'm hyped about that.
Yeah, you were getting it.
I just realized, because I signed my lease this week, I now know what my address is gonna be. That means I can actually buy it. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Do it.
Oh god! No, the problem, look, of course I care about Pokemon. The problem is they're too expensive, and 2, my favorite Lego sets are scenes and buildings. I do not like the Lego sets that are just, okay, to be fair, I have a Lego Fox that I really like, but just like, a Pokemon figure that I have to assemble myself is not as appealing to me as like if it was some kind of like scene from Pokemon, you know?
Okay. Here's the what we do. Arlo wants to center. Snowy wanted a Pokemon at some point. You were like, oh, I would if I got this thing. I wanted the.
The center you can also just buy with rewards points, and so I'm just gonna buy it with that. Yeah, no, I have a crap ton of Lego rewards points.
I was gonna say I also want the badge case, so I if we all 3 go in on some big Pokemon setup.
Lovely.
You know what's the other thing that just kind of annoys me though? And actually this kind of annoys me about kind of like Pokemon and how this franchise is handled in general. Everything is Gen 1. It's always it has been 30 years and everything is always still just Gen 1.
That's not entirely true anymore. Someone broke the curse, and it's amazing that they're breaking the curse as fast as they are now. It's Mega Bloks.
Look. Well, except no, they're not making Mega Block sets anymore because the license transferred over to Lego.
They are still making. They have said they're still going to continue the Pokeballs, and that's all that I care about.
Well, anyway, the point I'm literally they cash in so much on millennial nostalgia that's like half of anything they do. I'm tired of every third TCG set that releases being another King Charizard set. I am so tired of Charizard. I love him, but I am also so tired of Charizard.
You know, when the luckiest time to be a specific type of Pokemon fan is Halloween for Ghost type fans. Because we don't have to deal with that ever, because they're just like, man, we don't have enough Ghost types from Gen 1 to throw in like all these other random gens. And it's a perfect time because you never know what generation they're gonna throw into their new like Ghost type merch. I love it.
I will actually say, but I believe that the least hated Pokemon must be Gengar or something. I feel like Gengar is the one at that critical point that, you know, everyone likes him, or I guess likes it, but like it isn't so ubiquitous that it's obnoxious.
Uh-huh. Because it's the... I'm telling you, Ghost types are like...
No, look, if I was getting any Pokemon set, I honestly probably would give the Eevee, not just because it's the cheapest, but because it's the one I like the most. And maybe I'll get it eventually. What I did already do is I already look, it comes out like literally right around my sister's birthday, and also Eevee is my sister's favorite Pokemon, so you just know I have to pre-order that crap and send it to her. Like, it had to be done. And maybe I could get my own Eevee, but it was just like, look, if someone in my family was getting it, it had to be my sister. The Pikachu, you know,
I just want the badge changed.
I find the Pikachu kind of cool. I find that its head shape a little weird.
Yeah.
That's what like it.
And like I said, and then the other one is just like the 3 starters. It's just too big. Like, I'm sorry. I don't. If I was spending that kind of money on a Lego set, I'd get the Titanic. Okay. Actually, and okay, you want to know the giant Lego sets I aim to get now that I have a job that I'll save up for eventually? It's Barradur and then Titanic. And the Lego set I'm excited about this year. So in addition to all the other leaks we got for the coming year, a leaker mentioned a new White Star a new White Star Ocean Liner set, which is confusing to me because for all the other famous ocean liners that exist out there in history, no White Star ship is nearly as famous as Titanic, except like maybe Olympic, but the Olympic is famous for being practically identical to Titanic. And therefore, you have to wonder, there's no way they would actually just make an Olympic set, right? That would be the same Lego set, just with a different nameplate.
No, they're gonna make the Titanic set, but it's gonna be post-sinking.
Okay, that you know what? Actually, you about that, Sea Weaver. I feel like that is.
No, I'm probably right.
Feels.
Yeah, I wasn't joking. I'm just like that's legitimately the real option.
Anyway, what I'm saying is that realistically, what they are probably making is they're probably making Queen Mary, because that's definitely the most famous ocean liner after Titanic, and whoever the leaker was just probably isn't actually aware enough of ocean liner history to know that the Queen Mary is not White Star.
Ooh, if there is a Queen Mary set though, I'm sorry, Snowy, but my wallet's taking a dip and we're getting a set to play that. No, do you know what the Queen Mary is? Do you know what boat? It's the pirate boat. It's the one that Blackbeard stole.
No. I'm talking about the RMS Queen Mary, Seaweed.
Oh, RMS.
Also, I think you're talking about the Queen. Are you sure you're talking about like the Queen Anne's Revenge or something?
Oh, Queen Anne's Revenge.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're talking about Queen Anne's Revenge.
Yeah, it's also. Listen, abbreviations are annoying.
No. Queen Mary is an ocean liner, Sea Weaver.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Oh, have I told everyone this? Okay, so this was a famous ocean liner that came out like shortly before was launched shortly before World War II, and I have to say, beautiful, amazing history, beautiful liner. My favorite part about it is the story of how its name came to be.
Named after a queen named Mary.
Just try it.
Yes, but here's the specific thing. So up until that point, all Cunard ships, Queen Mary was built by for the Cunard line. Before that point, all Cunard ships were named for old provinces of the Roman Empire. And this one, this ship was, kind of like this big kind of a project that they made during the Great Depression. It was kind of seen as symbol for the pride of the nation and the nation's advancement and, getting through the Great Depression, coming out the other side. And so they wanted to give a very patriotic name. And so Cunard wanted to name it the Queen Victoria. But of course, Victoria was the grandmother of the current king, George VI. So according to the president of the Cunard line, asked to meet with the king, came to the office and said, Your Majesty, with your permission, I would like to name our new ship out after, you name our new ship after perhaps the most, stupendous and brilliant woman to be ever named queen of our kingdom. To which King George VI said, "Oh, that is a brilliant idea. Mary, his wife, will be thrilled." So what are you supposed to do? Not tell the king? Just tell the King of England that you didn't mean his wife to his face? And so the ship was named
King Henry of all people too.
What?
I said King Henry of all people too.
Well, I know. I said this was George VI.
You said King Henry? What?
No, I said George VI. If I said Henry, I misspoke. Sorry.
Well, good. I'm fairly.
I'm almost. But I don't know why I would have said Henry. I do not think I said Henry.
I just tuned back into you saying Henry at some point, and I was like,
interesting. I did? Okay, well, I apologize then.
I'm insane.
This was King George VI. There has been no King Henry since number 8, and that was a much longer before they were building ocean liners.
Yeah, but now you see where my confusion extra because I was like, okay, that's King Henry of all people. How the hell you told him no to his wife?
No. Sorry. Yeah, no, this was during World War II. It definitely was not King Henry.
I know, that's also where, at the moment I said it, I was trying to go through everything that just happened in my brain, being like, where did I get here? How did we get to King Henry from this?
Anyway, so, kind of going back to the Pokemon, it's like... I don't know. I probably won't end up getting any of them.
I feel like
it's at the point where when I meet someone and I learn their favorite Pokemon, if it's from a generation not Gen 1, my respect for them immediately just increases. Not saying that if your favorite Pokemon's a Gen 1 that I disrespect you. I'm just saying that there's a immediate respect of, oh, okay, so you actually, so you do know, and just when your favorite.
Hang on.
Look, my favorite Pokemon for much of my life has been Articuno. Okay, I feel like it's now shifted to Sylveon. Okay,
I really need to question something. Does that value of respect change if it's an obscure or a weird pick from Gen 1?
No, because there is no weird pick from Gen 1.
Well, for example,
all original 150 are beloved.
But I say Haunter. I don't like Gengar.
There is no obscure pick from Gen 1.
I'll find one.
No, the most obscure you can probably get is freaking Tauros or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't matter. It's not obscure.
Also, isn't Dugtrio Gen 2?
No. Dugtrio's Gen 1.
Oh, it is Gen 1? Okay, yeah, I just did. See, but that's the thing, I'm not gonna know it's Gen 1 because I'm I don't pay attention to what other Pokemon were in Gen 1.
I'm not saying I will disrespect someone for their favorite Pokemon being Gen 1. But I will gain respect for someone if their favorite Pokemon is a Pokemon not from Gen 1.
What if only one of my favorite Pokemon is from Gen 1, and then the rest are just all from every other random generation?
No, I mean like, if push comes to shove, the very number one who they choose.
It's only the number one that influences the respect factor? That's sad. That's sad, though. You're telling me I can't just be like, I love all my ghost types?
Seaweaver, I respect you as a person anyway, so you really don't need to worry about this.
No, I'm fighting for this. Because I keep getting told I'm weird for not liking Gengar.
No, Haunter's a completely respectable choice. But it doesn't get me the same respect as if someone tells me that, yeah, you know, if they're... I guess, you know, just because it comes to mind, it is another really popular one. If someone says their favorite is Mimikyu, you know, especially because I really love Gen 7, I immediately have increased respect for them. Because it also shows that, you know, that they have... I don't know, man. It's just what it is.
Trying to find a weird pick from
Anyway, actually, what... Snowy, what's your favorite? Throwback? Okay, that's Gen 2.
It's one that I didn't expect from Snowy when she said it too, honestly.
That is interesting. Is it just because it's purple?
Yeah, Snowy, me and Snowy went over this whole thing. It's like her reliable partner. She always had like a Zubat or a Crobat.
No, okay, that's like Gyarados for me at this point.
Yeah, that's why.
Like not when I was really young. Like when I was really young, I was, you know, impatient and did not raise my Magikarp. But basically, like in every game, I'd say for like, you know, the like. I've hit like a new revival of being into Pokemon. Not that I ever stopped being into Pokemon, but I definitely hit like a new revival of being really into it in like maybe like the past like, I don't know, 6 or 8 years or so.
But see, that's what I mean. Like, that's me with Haunter. Of like, it's my favorite because it's my reliable Pokemon. It's in every goddamn game, other than 2.
Well, yeah, but still, my favorite is still... look, my favorite is Sylveon because...
You're outmatched.
Absolutely adorable.
But I can't just go to my partner Pokemon and be like, you're not my favorite anymore.
I can't. Look, I hardly even use Sylveon, you know, in most games because, well, frankly,
just stun him. I don't know how you stun him, but stun him. Do it again. Okay, but Erwin, what if someone tells you their favorite Pokemon is like fucking coughing?
I'm gonna laugh and still be like, yeah, but you still haven't proven to me that you're not a slave to nostalgia. It's like when someone tells me that their favorite Zelda game is... Oh, no. Actually, no. Actually, someone's favorite Zelda game is Ocarina. I can still respect it. It's when they tell me that they think the best Zelda game or the best game of all time is Ocarina. I have to give them a giant side eye. Because Ocarina was the best game of all time when it was released. And it also was probably the biggest leap in gaming, I think. Like Ocarina was... absolutely mind-blowing, but they did improve on it in future iterations.
See, I'm just looking through this Gen 1 list, being like, yeah, who says their favorite Pokemon is Pinsir?
Oh, plenty of people.
Those people exist.
Pinsir's sick. Look, Pinsir is kind of like the counterpart to Heracross, and lots of people have Heracross as their favorite Pokemon, so...
I feel like I would have the same amount of, like, questionable judgment that I would if someone said their favorite Pokemon was Muck. I'm just like, what are you liking Muck for right now? Who is this?
But definitely, okay, but I will just say, look, again, I actually do really love Charizard, but anyone who claims to, like, actually be, like, a really big fan of Pokemon, if they say, but my favorite's Charizard, I'm giving them such a big side eye. Like, you serious? Like,
okay,
it has been 30 years and you never got over your fire lizard?
I was gonna say, do they have to be a troll but big fan? Or is the judgment just for a big fan?
Even if it's a... if a young person is saying their favorite is Charizard, then I'm judging them for being easily influenced by social media with all of the... much they love Charizard.
I'm going to counter you on the one fact that my son likes it only because he loves every fire type.
Yeah, but is it his favorite? Is it his single favorite?
His favorite.
No. I don't judge anyone for loving Charizard. You can't look. I'm not so much a hater if I'm gonna say that Charizard isn't a fantastic, awesome, and cool design. I had a Charizard on my team throughout Legends ZA. When I was given a choice between the 3 starters, because I wanted a fire type, I chose Charizard because I love all of the 3 Gen 1 starters and I wanted a fire type this time. Charizard is a solid choice and is really cool and awesome. I am just so tired of the nostalgia dicks being sucked via Charizard. I am so tired of the nostalgia.
Only the blue one.
No, that's still that is still, especially the blue one, because it is that is a symbol of them. They gave Charizard 2 megas when it did not fucking need 2 megas.
But that's my color scheme.
I don't care.
Like I think it's the problem of you are judging based off of choice alone and not reason. I think the reason...
Of course!
Team did not like that.
This is an oversimplification for split-second judgments.
Absolutely is. I think the reason always matters.
This is a thing. This is a realization I came to when I was walking through when I was on an online list of people who just like had their profile picture. It was a completely unrelated, not even Pokemon thing, but the theme was that their profile picture was their favorite Pokemon. And I was looking through and I was like, wow, this is 90% Gen 1. And so anyone who wasn't Gen 1, I immediately gained a little bit more respect for.
But like, I can't change my favorite Pokemon, so that's not fair on me.
Go.
And yet, you're still part of the reason why the fucking Pokemon 151 set was a thing and became so stupidly overpriced, which made Pokemon, which up the hype
part of the problem.
You're part of the nostalgia of Gen 1.
No! I'm part of the eternal problem of I have grown so attached to this thing because they give it to me every goddamn time, and every single game I play with Haunter in it, Haunter has clutched like 20 plus battles for me. Why do you think Sinestro is on my team?
Good stuff.
I actually don't like that thing as much.
Again, you know I already respect you as a person, Seaweaver, but
what if it's not me? What if it's someone else in my shoes?
Look, as I said, I don't disrespect someone for having, I don't automatically disrespect someone for having a general Pokemon as their favorite Pokemon. There are some just Pokemon in general, actually mostly Gen 1, that I will just respect you for if it's your favorite Pokemon. But the average person, I would not disrespect them for having Haunter as their favorite. But what I'm saying is that it wouldn't be like an automatic Astarion approves in the top right corner, okay?
I think that's unfair.
Every fight in this game is a boss fight. What are you talking about, Snowy?
I think Arlane's respect leveling system is rigged.
Exactly. I can do whatever the frick I want.
Doesn't mean I can't complain about it. Plus, it's funny to raise my other one.
And I like fighting. It's fun. But again, actually, speaking of this, just nostalgia, I do actually still want to talk about more how, like, Ocarina of Time is a fantastic game, but it is not a perfect masterpiece.
I don't remember enough about Ocarina, unfortunately.
Wait, you've never... What? Wait, which... Have you, like, only played the new one, Snowy? Oh man, okay. The Link to the the Link to the Past mega fans are kind of obnoxious because they're very nostalgia coded, but it's also just a little bit more funny because they're also a minority. So like whenever people are like, you know, super nostalgic over a time, you just have like a few people who are like, you know, 5 to 10 years old and screaming in a corner, "Oh, Link to the Past was the best! Y'all shut up with your stupid 3D shit!" And it's just like, okay, Grandpa, get back in the nursing home. Triforce Hero?
Not today.
I'm just shocked that you played it, but you haven't played Ocarina of Time. So was Ocarina. Wait, okay, what I'm... Oh, and Four Swords. I'm picking up that you played with your siblings.
My turn.
It's locked on you.
Skyward Sword is probably much funner to watch play than to actually play.
I should play more Wind Waker for you at some point.
This is such a strange collection. Just everything except for like Ocarina, Majora, and Wind Waker, which are like, and Twilight Princess.
It's all but like the trilogy, the Holy Trinity.
Everything except for the fundamental classics that defined the 2000s.
She has
except Ocarina was 1998, but you know.
She's played all but the Triforce of Zelda games.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Actually, just as a side note, my take on if someone says that they think the best Zelda game is Twilight Princess, 3 thoughts. Either 1, you only had a Wii growing up. 2, you're a real snob about graphics and are part of the problem. Or 3, you really like dungeon. Okay. There are 4 reasons. I was gonna say 3 is that you really like dungeons, and in which case your choice is entirely valid. Twilight Princess's dungeons are amazing.
Yeah,
Twilight Princess has a lot of really amazing dungeons and a whole lot of like frustrating too long segments in between them. And then Skyward Sword has a whole lot of really cool story and scenes and a whole lot of really frustrating everything in between them.
What if my favorite's Wind Waker?
Then you are correct.
Good. Also, like, the most Metroidvania of all the Zelda games.
Yeah, no. Wind Waker was the perfection on the formula, undisputedly, until they completely revamped the formula with Breath of the Wild, and then kind of immediately got it right the first time. my favorite's still Wind Waker. I just there are 3 games where if someone says that they think it's the best Zelda game of all time, I will accept their answer. Those 3 answers are Wind Waker, Majora's Mask, and Breath of the Wild. And see, like for me, it's like Ocarina of Time is like 90% of the way there to perfection, which is amazing that they basically did that on their first try and it was like one of the first action adventure 3D action adventure games ever. That is frankly mind-blowing. So I understand why people played it and it changed their life and why they're so attached to it. And yet there's still that 10% of it's not quite there, in my opinion.
Oh,
it's just
Wind Waker is the best one.
Well, yes, you're right. That's why I'm not even arguing with you, because
Best
you're just
overworld.
correct. Yes, it is 100%. Wind Waker has a fantastic overworld and explorability. Yep.
Challenging boss fights, like got it all, man.
Really good story that is surprisingly emotional in places that you didn't expect. Crying for Ganondorf? Excuse me?
There is violence, yes.
I think I was too emotional not crying for Ganondorf because I was too stressed about beating Ganondorf because
For me, okay, crying for Ganondorf isn't necessarily the moment where you... Okay, actually, speaking of beating Ganondorf, I want to tell you something funny. So I was very young when I first played Wind Waker. And it was also kind of like it was literally like my kind of first like 3D action game of its time. Because of that, I was not good at video games. Me and my sister were actually playing together, and we were...
There is violence, yes.
Okay, so speaking of fighting Ganondorf, I was not good at games, and so I spent the entire and furthermore, the first save file I'd ever defeated Wind Waker on, I actually just spent about like the first bit of the game just watching my babysitter play it, because my babysitter really liked Zelda. Like this was how young I was. I had a babysitter. And so I didn't really do the tutorial, and so I didn't know how to L target. I went through the entire game not L targeting. Yes, this was hell. And I didn't L target until the final boss, where you have to perform a parry attack to kill Ganondorf. Like you cannot complete the game without doing a parry attack at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time I L targeted at all in a Zelda game. Honestly, thinking back on it, even though I say we were quote unquote not good at video games, that is crazy impressive that we actually got through that entire game without one of the very fundamental mechanics.
I should play more Wind Waker.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have it on my Switch now.
Same.
My issue is I constantly just don't want to have it sitting on my, like, connected to my PC that Snowy wants to watch.
Yeah.
If Maury had the patience to watch it, I would probably play it and have her watch it, but I don't think she would.
Like the opposite of I don't have the patience to set it up. Snowy wants to watch.
Lol. No, I mean, look, I bought a Wii U basically just to play Wind Waker HD.
I didn't have a Wii U for it, but it came out on the Switch, so it all worked out.
But you still haven't gotten to play HD, which is honestly a notable improvement.
Is the Switch one not HD?
No, it's not that. No, it's not. Wind Waker HD was a full remake, and it wasn't just like graphically HD. There were lots of quality of life improvements.
I thought it had the HD stuff to it though. But...
No, it doesn't have the quality of life improvements. It's the original GameCube version.
I mean, it makes sense because it's the GameCube emulator.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, is still excellent because it's Wind Waker, but like...
Yeah.
Boy, okay, I will just say, the fact that this is a thing that I had forgotten just because I've just spent most of my life playing the Wii U version by now, because the Wii U version actually came out so long ago. When I played the GameCube version again and I had to deal with the fact that the C-stick was inverted, I was like, and there's no setting to change this.
No.
Here we go.
Yeah. Although actually, you can change it on the on the Switch too, because you can change the keybind. So that's what I did.
I did exactly what I did as well.
Yep. Does this mean that when playing the Wind Waker you have to reverse left and right? Yes, it does, but it's so much better than... But that's nothing.
I mean... I don't remember how I did it. I'll have to give it to you, but I set it up so that I actually played like a modern day game. It's great. It's so smooth for me now. But I spent like 4 hours playing with keybinds, so...
But no. Wind Waker was the perfect Zelda game, and it's always ignored. It's always seen generally in lists of the best video games of all time as, oh yeah, this was another Zelda game that was pretty good. But it always gets ignored because the vast majority of people never played it because no one owned a GameCube, and even if they've gone back to play it, it doesn't have the nostalgia factor for most people that Ocarina has. But it literally is like Ocarina is like a 90% perfect game, and then Wind Waker completed that last 10%.
It's not even just that, honestly. It's also the fact that it was like it's too long, right? And a lot of people are like, oh, we're taking a step back and going cartoony with this. This feels weird. And I'm just like,
which is really stupid because, like, looking back at any N64 graphics and calling it anything except cartoony seems so stupid at this point.
But you know they do it.
But, like, apparently some people actually saw Ocarina of Time as, like, a serious and gritty game.
Listen, man, at the time when, like, the graphics and everything were going ham still.
That's fair. I'm just gonna say also something. No, actually, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Y'all don't get to hear this. I'll say it off stream.
Nice.
Majora's Mask is also excellent, though. Like, you can't deny that. I mean, to be fair, basically all Zelda is. I got to the game store in my downtown area again today, and I have completed another step towards my full collection of physical Zelda media. Notice that.
Is it mine?
Oh my goodness.
Another one.
But I got a copy of Oracle of Seasons. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
What lovely feet.
Game Boy Color. Made along with Capcom, actually. In like the early 2000s, Nintendo allowed Capcom to make a duology of games, of Zelda games, released on the Game Boy Color. Yep. Have you played any many of the 2Ds at all, C?
I just got mortared to the face.
Dang.
I have bug.
Dang.
I'm even dead now.
My question still stands though. 2D Zeldas? Played much?
No, I'm not a big
When I was younger, I didn't have the patience, but a lot of them are still truly excellent.
Take your shots.
I'm just not a big top-down person.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A bit of violence, yes.
I'm trying to think if there is a top-down game, which one would be my favorite, and I'm like...
Actually, wait, Snowy, of the Zeldas you've played, which is your favorite?
Here we go.
Full deck.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's legit crazy, because I've grown respect for Phantom Hourglass later in life, but I hated that game as a child. Except the drawing didn't work. That was its core problem, is that the DS's screen was not responsive enough for the controls of that game. At least mine wasn't. I played it again in adulthood with a 3DS and was like, oh my gosh, this is much better. Oh, speaking of which, apparently because I kept the box, apparently my Fire Emblem Fates limited edition 3DS is now worth like $900, and I'm like, I feel weird just using this as the 3DS that I play games on now, but yeah, I also at the same time got a special edition copy of Fire Emblem Fates, and that's worth $400 now. Like even without the box, it's worth $500 with the box, but it's worth that much for a good reason. Fire Emblem Fates, you might remember, released with 2 paths, and you bought a different version for which path you were gonna play, and then you could buy the other path as DLC. But then you could also then buy the true path, the third path, and you could only buy it as DLC, and it came out like a month later. Except the third path actually did come out right away if you owned the special edition. That was the only edition that had the third path on the disc. And that means that now that
Here we go.
that means that now that the eShop is closed, the 3DS eShop, the only way to actually own the third path of Fire Emblem Fates, if you didn't just already have it purchased and downloaded onto your 3DS, is to own the special edition, which was a very limited run. So
I could also just own a
well, yes,
less
also
than real copy.
Well, yes. But what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that the only way to like own it legitimately is like part of a collection. Is to own the special edition. That's why I didn't say the only way to play it was to buy this version. I said the only way to own it.
Hey, listen, if buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing.
Except in this case, buying is owning.
No, it's not. I hate to break it to you, but
okay. What I'm saying is, look, I'm not saying you can't pirate it. I'm just saying that there is an understandable value. I'm not saying that pirating this game would be bad, especially given the circumstances. I'm not like I'm not like I'm definitely not anti-piracy.
No. I'm just saying that you don't. Like, at that point, all I was saying is you don't actually own that DS.
I mean,
or copy the game.
Yeah, okay, I guess so, technically.
According to Nintendo, man.
Yeah. Oh, we made it. Is this it?
Oh. It works for Siren.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Siren. Good stuff.
But yeah, also, like, you know, then there's all the Pokemon games. A lot of those are worth a lot.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
They're all worth a lot more if you have the boxes, and I have all of the cases for like anything in the DS and older. I don't think I kept most of the boxes for like the Game Boy Advanced ones. I might have them sitting around somewhere. Like, I'm not sure I threw them away. I just like didn't keep them on me. I'd have to like look around and try to find them. But I wouldn't count on necessarily having them. It's just been so long. It's funny that I have all this like limited Fire Emblem Fate stuff, because in the end, Fire Emblem Fates is probably my least favorite Fire Emblem. It was a huge disappointment to me. It's just that this was coming off of Awakening, which, like, you know, Awakening was such an important game to me, and I loved it so much that you know, and that was my first Fire Emblem. So when I learned new Fire Emblem coming out, I was like, holy crap, I'm so hyped, I'm going all out, and I like got all the special limited stuff. And then I started playing Fates and was like, oh, I don't like this as much.
I have to see how much my Pokemon collection would be worth, but I have 2 major games, because I have a copy of Leaf 3 and a copy of Sapphire, and I know Sapphire is the extra important one, because Sapphire has the battery issue. So my battery was officially replaced by Nintendo. And it still works to this day. Which means I could actually get the battery replaced by Nintendo again if needed.
You also don't need it to be by Nintendo. A lot of people. That's like for me. Okay. I think I definitely do need to get a lot of my batteries replaced. I actually just tested out a lot of my old Game Boy games today. A lot of them work, but yeah, I won't save anymore. Now this is original Game Boy, not Game Boy Advance. But Game Boy Advance, you could still save. Just like, yeah, the reason why Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald selling batteries was for the time. But I do actually like almost all of. Basically every Game Boy Pokemon game I owned, its battery is gone, except for some reason my original blue version, which is like the second video game I ever owned and the first video game I actually seriously played. Like, that one's battery is still going strong. But
good stuff.
But everything else, and then that says, maybe I could learn to replace them on my own, but like, these games mean enough to me that if I could, if I do want to get them replaced, I probably will. I will probably just want to pay a professional to replace them.
Let's see.
Look, maybe I'll like, maybe I can like practice replacing Game Boy Advance batteries on like my old copy of Pinocchio for the Game Boy, which by the way is actually my first video game. I was 3, or maybe I was 2. I saw my sister playing Pokemon. I said, parents, I want video game. Get me video game. They bought me a used, a secondhand original Game Boy for very cheap. And I was like, all right, I want Pokemon. Can I just get Pokemon? And we're like, well, Andrew, you can't read yet, so we're worried about you playing Pokemon. So they got me a copy of Pinocchio for the Game Boy. And I played it and was like, I'm having trouble figuring this out, because, you know, it was like, it was a platformer, and I was not super good with my coordination. I was like, I cannot figure this thing out. I won't play Pokemon. So they're like, okay, we get you Pokemon, and they got me a copy of Blue version. And again, I could not read, so instead, I remember this clearly. I played Pokemon just by like, I couldn't read what the words meant, but I could kind of figure, okay, these squiggles make the Pokemon do this. When I choose these squiggles that are the name of this move, Pokemon does this. And I basically just figured it out with trial and error.
It's locked on you.
Did not beat the game. Did not even come close. I do not remember how close I got, but it was not super far. It turns out it's really hard to play Pokemon when you don't read, let alone understand type charts. But
here we go.
It's actually crazy that literally, like, this franchise is so fundamental to me, it's been with me longer than my ability to read.
Violence.
The combat going on, and then I just hear him go, violence. Yeah, but I just
See, what was your like first video game?
I don't remember, but there's like 4 different answers as a result.
I guess, okay. I suppose I should say like not count. So like I guess I could say that like I played maybe things like, you know, like Jump Start and Putt on the computer before I. Well, was that before Pokemon? Maybe it wasn't.
See, so okay, this is why I'm like, I have a few major answers as a result.
No other expedition had a Lumina
Because I think it's also.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
I think it also does depend on like what we're referring to. So the first ever game I attempted to play would have been Morrowind, because my dad would let me play it on his laptop. The first ever game I owned and like played through mostly would have been Shrek 2 for the Game Boy Advance SP. First ever game I comprehended and beat would have been Halo 2 for Xbox.
Great.
See. Oh yeah, no, okay. I wouldn't actually beat a game until years later. Like, the first game I beat was Madagascar for the GameCube.
And now you see why I say all 3 different answers, because all 3 of them are important.
I still honestly, I kind of consider my first I consider my first games to be Pinocchio for the Game Boy or Pokemon Blue for the Game Boy. I said, technically I played Pinocchio first, literally just every time just got stuck on the first level and was like, eh. But I mean like literally like the first time you really like touched a game, you know? No, I suppose I could also count like the game of Snake that my like dad's like Nokia had or something, but like I don't count that either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna count Brick Breaker, but like the first game I attempted to play was still Morrowind. It was an actual game.
Yeah, no, I would say that's your first game then, you know?
I like leveled up once, and I like one of those I vaguely remember trying to play a bunch and just not actually getting anywhere because I was too dumb to know how to do any quest.
Yeah.
But then that's why I'm like, okay, the first game I own and kind of comprehend the rules of a game would have been Shrek 2 because it came with the Game Boy that got me for.
Gotcha.
Then the first one I understood and actually like comprehended how to play enough to beat would have been Halo 2.
Kind of then like quickly because I actually have to go. So then Snowy, what about you? Let's see. No. What's your first what was the first game you ever played?
Oh. Yeah, that's a weird one. Arlen, do you know what my favorite game is?
Yeah, it's Mass Effect.
Okay. No, you're right. There is a different game that is my first ever comprehensive game that I played. I forgot about PC gaming and this whole phase. We had a shared family computer. So the first ever game that I would say I comprehended playing beyond Morrowind, without a shadow of a doubt, would have been Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I was about to think about the I do now have to think and wonder, like, I probably didn't play Zoo Tycoon before I played Pokemon. Like I said, like, literally, like, my first playing Pokemon was before I could actually read, so, like, it probably still predates my first time playing Zoo Tycoon, but...
My first time playing Roller Coaster Tycoon was before I could read. I used to sit and design the roller coasters with my mom.
That's cute. That sounds awesome.
My mom still loves Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I mean, it's still a good game. All these years later, it's still awesome.
It's like one of the best Tycoon sims there is.
Yep, 100%.
You know what I would have said is my favorite game if I could still play it today? There was this game called Mall Tycoon.
Yeah, wait, didn't we talk about this? Wasn't it maybe the same people of like School Tycoon that I played?
Maybe.
I think we actually had a discussion about this maybe like 2 years ago.
Probably then. But I
Yeah.
remember that being one of my favorite games because I could make a zombie outbreak and just have fun with it. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna set up all these arcade stores. And it was like actually a byproduct of something I was doing, that I was speedrunning like a zombie apocalypse on accident. Because in my mind, I went, you know what every arcade need, or every mall needs? Or arcades. So I'm gonna set up like a mega arcade mall. It's just gonna be all arcades. But then that attracted the nerds that don't shower in the game. They get dirty faster than any other. It's a really fun programming. But then if you get too dirty and you don't manage your mall enough, people end up becoming infected with a zombie virus.
Oh no.
And I
So the nerds cause zombies.
Sweaty nerds equal zombies.
Dang.
This is why people at conventions are allowed to spray you with water if they think you smell. They need to prevent the zombie outbreak.
Fantastic.
That's my official headcanon for this.
On that note, it's time for me to go. I might make it next week. We'll see. Next week, I will be like, you know, doing the final bit of packing, so I might be super busy. Yep. All right. Bye-bye.